We've been searching through millions of Minecraft seeds to find you the best worlds for your next Minecraft survival adventures. From the most unbelievably rare structures to the most beautiful lake spawns ever found, here are the top 20 best new Minecraft seeds that you need to check out. This seed is home to one of Minecraft's most unique landscapes, a massive, breathtaking mountain crater split into two completely different worlds. Just take a short trip through the jungle at spawn and you'll come across a mountain range that contains a crazy battle of biomes. On one side, you've got a vibrant jungle bursting with life, and on the other side, an eerie pale garden with its ghostly mythical atmosphere. Maybe you could build a treehouse city in the jungle and then a fortress through the middle of the crater to separate the biomes and protect it from the creaking. This seed begins your journey at the edge of a colossal ocean trench, where super steep cliffs rise up on either side. The terrain seems to have been shaped by time, an ancient land split apart, waiting for you to come along and bridge the gap. This ocean passage doesn't feel like it's always been here. It almost looks like tectonic plates have shifted, tearing these land masses apart. Do you think these cliffs were once connected? I don't think there's ever been a better seed for building a giant suspension bridge. Or maybe you could even build a base down in the cliff's spacious exposed caves. This seed makes you feel like you fell from the sky and crashed into this new world because it spawns you in a giant meteor impact crater. This huge open cave is full with aquifers, waterfalls, lava, geodes, and leads you all the way down to Minecraft's deepest depths. Imagine transforming this massive entrance into an epic underground city right at spawn, with bridges spanning the cliffs and hidden rooms tucked within the cave walls. Just across from your super massive hole, you can find a pale garden biome with an entrance to yet another spacious cave for you to explore and build in. If you're on the lookout for the chillest, most picturesque village seed possible, here's one you need to check out. This seed doesn't just give you one village, but two that have merged together. What makes this even better is the fact the village is connected in the middle of a lake that's entirely surrounded by pink cherry blossom hills. You've got villagers crossing the bridge they've made across the lake, houses being showered in cherry petals, and plenty of space for you to build your base and join this community. It's the ultimate cozy village survival spawn. Coming up later in the video, I've got some epic survival seeds that would be perfect for a multiplayer world. Like this seed with every biome in the game surrounding a mushroom island, or this absolutely stunning lake spawn. The easiest and best way to play on one of these seeds with your friends is by grabbing yourself a Minecraft server from Wise Hosting. Wise Hosting offers the most powerful, affordable, and reliable servers for every type of player. So, whether you're on Java Edition, Bedrock Edition, Pocket Edition, or even Nintendo Switch, you're guaranteed the best server experience for your friends and family. Wise Hosting has the easiest to use game panel that gives you total control over your server. You can choose from a huge selection of mods and install them with just one click. And there's even a live player manager feature that is exclusive to Wise Hosting, where you can control players' inventories, statistics, and loads more. They've also got the best support teams that are on hand 24/7 to help out if you run into any issues. So go start your new Minecraft server on Wise Hosting now by clicking the link in the description and use code CHILL for 25% off your first month and start your new forever world right away. And now let's get back to the seeds. This seed offers you one of the most breathtaking jungle landscapes ever discovered. Nestled deep within a towering stony peak fortress, you'll be able to find a lush jungle crater thriving in complete isolation, untouched by the outside world. Down at the heart of this epic terrain, you've got a lake which acts as the perfect centerpiece. And if you're on Bedrock Edition, you'll even have two jungle temples in here too. With these super steep mountains forming a natural barrier, I just think that this location would be the perfect spot for an ancient jungle city, and it's right by spawn. What would you build in here? Up next is an incredibly rare seed that spawns you right on the roof of a woodland mansion, but that's not even the best part. Hop across the roof and you'll find that your spawn mansion is entirely surrounded by a pale garden biome. Just wait until you see how this pale garden has generated. Rise up above spawn and you'll notice that the pale garden has formed in the perfect shape of an eye, with the mansion sitting right in the middle, acting as the perfect pupil. This is one of those moments where it's hard to believe that Minecraft worlds are randomly generated. This next seed spawns you into one of the most amazing mountain ranges I've ever explored. The valley that you'll find at spawn seems to wind and extends forever. It just keeps stretching, leading you through natural forest paths flanked by giant max height mountains. As you head through this valley, you'll come across so many amazing features and inspiring places to build. Huge forest mountain bowls, exposed dripstone caves, the perfect spot for a cabin above the clouds, and even the perfect village inside of a mountain crater. It is the ultimate seed for builders and explorers alike. Up next is a super unique seed that spawns you on a small green patch of life that is entirely surrounded by a red Badlands wasteland. I think this would be a great seed for pretending that you've landed on a new planet and discovered the only spot that's able to sustain life. Maybe you could challenge yourself to see how much you could transform this oasis without ever stepping foot on the Badlands. I think this seed could be Minecraft's best mansion village spawn ever. You'll begin your adventure inside of a pale garden, and you'll literally be just a few steps away from a woodland mansion. Head through the pale forest to the opposite side of the mansion, and you'll find a village here at spawn too. The village sits almost entirely inside of the pale garden. I wonder if we'll ever get pale garden villager variants. Part of the village also makes its way into a river valley. Maybe you could build a bridge over to the birch forest and help the villagers escape. Up next is one of the most mind-blowing mountain islands you'll ever spawn on. Spawning on a mountain island is already cool enough, but this is no ordinary mountain island. The crazy part about this one is the fact that the entire island is hollow. Head through the caves on the side of the cliffs, and you'll find a giant spacious cavern inside of the island where you can explore from one side all the way to the other. It's the perfect island seed if you're looking to build both above and below the surface. This seed gives you a dream start for crafting the perfect starter base. Right at spawn, you've got a meadow hill that rises up from the rest of the terrain, giving you incredible views of the surrounding forest. The hill is super flat, giving you the perfect blank canvas. If you decide to make this spot your home, you'll be able to watch over a village island, a pale garden, a cherry grove and ice spikes combination, and a beautiful river valley that is just begging to be bridged. If you're looking for a build location surrounded by pale garden, it doesn't get any better than this Minecraft spawn. A hidden dark oak oasis, a mystical garden, and a pale fortress all in one amazing location. This dark oak lake has a magical, untouched feel. Nobody has ever dared to adventure through this pale forest, so you'll be the only one to have discovered this place. It's the perfect spawn for building a kingdom that's being kept secret from the rest of the world. This seed has an unbelievably rare cluster of structures discovered in such a beautiful location, but there's also a hidden structure here that I'm not going to mention. Let me know in the comments if you managed to spot it. Head through the cherry grove at spawn and you'll be left speechless by what you find in the middle of this stunning lake. As well as a giant ruined portal, you've got a village that is combined with a mansion. Above these structures, waterfalls crash down from aquifers floating way up in the sky. Some of the village paths have somehow managed to generate up here too. This seed spawns you in a giant Dorito-shaped mountain crater. Speaking of which, have you tried these Minecraft Doritos yet? I'm not sponsored, but they are a solid 8.75 out of 10. But if you're looking for the best spawn to build anything your heart desires, this seed is a perfect 10. You'll spawn on a spacious meadow that has undeniable building potential. In every direction you look, you've got beautiful views of the mountain streams and towering peaks. This is a spawn you'll never want to leave. This seed spawns you inside of a charming village surrounded by a vast, flat meadow covered in flowers. It's the perfect place to settle down right from the start, with plenty of space for building and a community of villagers ready to trade with. During the day, this is Minecraft's most peaceful village spawn, but during the night, you might have to keep an eye out for your neighbors because they're a bit weird. The village sits right next to one of the biggest pale gardens I've ever seen. I'd recommend grabbing one of the villagers' beds as soon as possible. If one village isn't enough for you, this seed spawns you on an unbelievable desert island where you can find 4 of them. All on the same island, 4 villages as close together as they could possibly be. I've just noticed that there's even a desert temple on the island too. You'll have tons of villagers to trade with, plenty of loot right from the start, and the ultimate opportunity to construct a desert island city. Now, let's spawn you into a seed that'll take your breath away right from the very start. As soon as you load into this world, you'll be greeted with a view of a massive lake cradled by a forest and meadow hills. This spawn really is an invitation to build, relax, and get inspired. Whether you're looking to create a cozy lakeside lodge, a castle overlooking the lake, or even some cliffside bases hidden in the slopes, the possibilities here are endless. Here's an amazing new survival seed that gives you a huge mushroom island surrounded by every biome in the game. From this mushroom island, you've got snowy biomes to the north, all of the warm biomes to the south, flower forest and plains to the east, cherry grove and pale gardens to the west, and everything else in between. Every biome you could ever need is right at your fingertips, and you'll have a unique rare biome world center to turn into your home. This seed starts your adventure down in the inside of a massive meteor impact crater. The meteor must have struck many years ago because there's loads of vegetation down here. If you look up, you'll spot a woodland mansion right on the edge of this giant hole in the earth. If this mansion was here before the meteor struck, then this is probably the luckiest mansion in Minecraft history. If you're in the mood for swinging into a winter wonderland, feast your eyes on this. This seed spawns you near one of Minecraft's most mesmerizing frozen lakes, completely surrounded by snowy forest hills. This massive frozen lake would be perfect for a giant ice rink, an ice palace, a log cabin village, or even an underwater base beneath the ice. The surrounding snowy hills create you a natural barrier, making this spot feel secluded, peaceful, and magic. It's your own private winter sanctuary. If any of these seeds gave you inspiration to start a new world in the new update with your friends, remember to check out Wise Hosting for the best and most affordable server hosting out there by clicking the link in the description. And if you'd like to check out even more amazing Minecraft seeds, click on the next video.